So again, these are collective readings. They are not going to resonate with everybody. Wow, yeah. So they're not going to resonate with everybody. Right. So we've got coming out a karmic mother, right? Karmic mother playing mind games. Okay. So this karmic mother could be this person's mother, an ex's mother. It could be a grandmother. So a mother, a grandmother, an ex's mother who's playing mind games. Doesn't like that this person is mentally strong. She's been doing chaos spells. So this karmic mother has been going off and doing some sort of chaos spells. And then we've got poisoning food and drinks. Then we've got Masons involved, so wanting to be linking to some sort of Masons. But what he's getting is this is a low vibrational Masons. This is not the high vibrational Masons. It's the low vibrational Masons. She's wanted to get on in that, and she's wanted to see herself as some sort of master. And then we've got planning funeral before the murder has happened. So we've got discretion, help and healing, discovery and wisdom. So this karmic mother could be or is jealous of someone else's divine knowledge, divine wisdom, and healing abilities, right? So she's discreetly going on off, trying to get someone to help her poison food, drinks. Then she's going on off and doing chaos spells, and she's planning a funeral, a murder, and planning the funeral before it's actually happened. Maybe she's jealous, yeah, of someone else's wisdom and healing abilities, yeah, and discovering new things. So it could be something to do with she's jealous of someone else's level of intelligence. So she's going on off and doing chaos spells to bring some sort of chaos. So again, if it's a mother, it could be a mother, or again an ex's mother, and this ex's mother could be really jealous and poisonous and envious that masculine or feminine has left her son or daughter. So she's gone on off to do some chaos magic and planned funeral by poisoning food and drinks. Persuasion, leadership. So basically, she's wanted to persuade people. She's wanted to be in some sort of leadership position. She's wanted to persuade people to work for her. There could be some sort of travel in reverse. She's wanted to travel around doing this spell work, shaking hands with people, doing some dodgy deals. We've got illusion in reverse. So she's trying to create illusions. We've got inspiration. She could have took some sort of inspirational idea, some knowledge, wisdom, some work, maybe even some inheritance. And then she's trying to create illusions that it's hers and turmoil. Yes, she's deliberately doing illusions, chaos spells, and again, shaking hands with other people, going to practitioners and paying for this spell casting. We've got justice in reverse, a lot of corruption and injustice, danger of loss. So she is just wanting either her own son or daughter to lose, or her son or daughter's ex to lose everything. To lose everything, because she just wants to be seen as some sort of winner, but she's going on off and doing chaos magic and poisoning food or drink. So it's one of them. She's not connected to the higher vibrational Masons. It's these downright dirty low vibrational Masons who are using their illegal protection and their group to get away with pretty much anything, where they can poison people's foods or drinks, they can do a shit ton of black magic, and they all get this illegal protection for that level of corruption and injustice. So danger of loss. So there's been some sort of a loss. There's been some sort of a loss, and she's loving it. She's absolutely loving it. So fake community, and then theft, and then we've got sudden wealth. I knew there'd be some sort of money linking to it. Concern in reverse. She's acting unconcerned. On this concern, we've got number 33. So she's wanting to be seen as some sort of master, getting in on stealing someone else's sudden wealth and then using that sudden wealth, 444, to poison drinks, to want to be in some sort of leader position where she can get people to poison drinks, poison food, do chaos magic on this one person because she's stolen. Right, we've got message and change. It could be legal documentation. It could be a check. It could be some sort of mail. It could be some sort of inheritance, insurance, inheritance, money for some sort of work, some sort of wisdom, inheritance, sudden wealth in reverse. So again, it could be mail. They could have changed the direction. They could have changed some sort of legal documentation. Yeah. And then we've got a mature man in reverse and male female and gift in reverse and family room. So there could quite possibly be a father and a sibling or an uncle and a cousin involved. So we've got a karmic mother. Then we've got a mature man and a male female who took a gift. Maybe it could have been redirecting mail to steal a check. Official person in reverse and child. So they could have done this to their own child, daughter, or stepdaughter. Yeah, because it's masculine. This mature man in reverse, he wanted to be seen as a wealthy man. So they all teamed up together with a community of people to do some downright dirty, low vibrational things. Expecting, right, so they're all expecting because they took a gift of some sort of mail, took a gift of inheritance, that sudden wealth. They're expecting, yeah, to label that person as bad health and have that person in despair and stop that person from working, from calling them a nutter constantly. You're a nutter, crazy. Don't listen to the one who's speaking this truth. Don't listen to the one who's speaking the truth. So there's a lot of gaslighting, a lot of mind games, a hell of a lot of gaslighting. And then we've got adjudication, unexpected income, poverty in reverse, imprisonment, and coffin. So they tried to pay some corrupt judge, right? Yeah. And they said, well, they just wanted to come out of poverty and they wanted to have all that money for themselves. So they've paid for illegal protection, paid a judge under the table. They've all said they wanted to come out of poverty and they don't want to see this person whose inheritance it actually is come out of poverty. Then we've got imprisonment, so they're paying for to try and stay out of prison. We've got coffin next to it for planning a funeral before the murders actually happened. So a judge and a community of people has got this message and are thinking, what do you mean? You know, what do you mean? Yeah, privileged lady, house and high honour. So they could have done this to a feminine and they don't want to see this feminine become a privileged lady, have her own inheritance, but she's high honour and that's why they're low, they're downright dirty, low vibrational. We've got great fortune and theft. So with this great fortune, it's golden and theft. So they've even done energy theft and vamped and siphoned on that energy field. So they've not only stolen sudden wealth, yeah, we've got vampire and power transference. So they'll be siphoning on that energy and wanting to take that personal power and that, siphoning on that energy. We've got Legion of Demons in reverse and then Mirror Magic in reverse and Health Attacks. So they've been doing conjuring up a legion of demons to attack the person who they've been stealing from, which could be this feminine, because they don't want to see this feminine have her own inheritance. And then because they've been conjuring up a legion of demons, they want to make out like this person's a nutter. Then they've been doing mirror work and to bring problems and issues. And then they've been doing health attacks because they want to make someone physically and mentally ill. So they've been using a lot of black magic, planning this funeral, probably not just chaos magic, probably even death spells, poisoning food or drinks because they've stolen someone else's inheritance and they're paying money under the table to a judge. And then they've done demon magic again. Somebody's conjuring demons to block your blessings and bring harm your way. Psychic attacks, and they've been all going to assistance, shaking hands with each other. I mentioned in the beginning, travelling around, shaking hands with each other, saying, I'll give you some of this money, and we'll all just join up together and steal someone else's inheritance. How about that? And they're all like, oh, yeah, we're downright low vibrational. Abandonment. Your person feels abandoned by you and not liking it, yeah? So it could be this karmic mother, it could be this fatherly figure who's mentally immature, and it could be a sibling or daughter or cousin, abandoned. Spiritual attacks, somebody's trying to attack you spiritually to block your third eye and ability to manifest, and then they're doing some sort of obsession magic. They're doing some sort of obsession magic because they're obsessed And then what they're trying to do, because they're doing a lot of dirty, low vibrational things where they're stealing someone else's inheritance, they're doing a lot of black magic, conjuring up demons, shaking each other's hands, so they're all doing spell casting, poisoning food or drinks, doing chaos magic and stuff. They're not liking and doing binding spells. Somebody's using spell work to keep you from using your personal power, and somebody's jealous of who you are and the accomplishments you've made. So because they're all jealous of this one person, they thought the team up in a large group to start doing spell casting to rob someone's mail, could be a check, to rob someone's mail, to take their inheritance, falsify legal documentations, pay a judge under the table. The judge is like, that's totally fine. We'll use our courthouses to cover up this level of corruption, this justice, because it came out in reverse, this corruption and injustice. They're using that. They're using it. So they've lost divine protection. They've been trying to do sex magic. They're very, very toxic. Somebody's attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. So going back to that great fortune, that golden, abundant, naturally abundant energy field where they've been siphoning off that, then using candle magic. Someone has been doing candle magic work on you. As the flame burns, their energy increases. Yeah, so they can't stay in their own energy field. They're a set of energy vampires. Yeah, so I'm calling back everything what has been stolen from me. I'm calling back everything that has been lost due to these karmics who are very venomous, poisonous. Yeah, they've lost all divine protection. They didn't think about that instant karma. They really didn't think about that instant karma. Mirror magic. So they was doing some sort of mirror magic. So there could be some sort of identity theft. Someone envies you and is trying to steal your essence to become a mirror image. So not only are they wanting that inheritance, they're wanting that very being, that very essence, and that energy field transferring onto them. This is where this power transference comes from, where they're wanting that energy onto them. Yes, and then there's doing love attacks. Somebody's attacking your love relationships. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. So they're wanting to disrupt your love life, any area, and power transference because they want that personal power. Then they try to do a soul tie and a voodoo doll. So they try to do a soul tie, voodoo doll. So they're really, really obsessed with doing black magic every single day. They'll travel around to these different practitioners, pay them some money to do some spell work, binding, power transference, and they're not learning. It's not theirs. It's not theirs. It's not theirs. They're probably, because of their own greed and their own jealousy, yeah, they've actually put children's lives at risk and in danger due to the high level advanced black magic, what they've been doing. I mean, to bind someone and stop them from using their personal power in order to defend themselves whilst they're launching spiritual attacks, for one, is vile. It's unfair, yeah. And then to try and drain their energy and they become their mirror image and try and roam around and cloak themselves in someone else's energy field, they need to stay in their own energy field. The law needs to get changed surrounding black magic, and just because they're linking to some sort of Masonic links, low vibrational Masons, does not mean to say that they should be able to get away with robbery, theft, and attempted murder and poisoning food and falsifying legal documentations and unofficially removing someone else's rights to access their own money, because what they're wanting to do, a lot of them, is spend that money on drugs trafficking, on partying and trafficking drugs and upping the crime rate, and them acting like some sort of mobster mafia and think it's all right, I've got illegal protection and all that, you know. So we've got message in reverse, despair in reverse, and courthouse and toil and labour. So the ones who's been doing this in the courthouse, they're losing their jobs. So there could be, obviously, there's some sort of judge what's been doing it, solicitors, lawyers and solicitors, and then judge, yeah. And coffin, mature man in reverse, and then great fortune and theft, and then mature woman. So basically there's a mature woman in reverse and mature man who's like, oh, go on, let us get away with it. We'll give you some money under the table. No. No, it's attempted murder, it's robbery, it's theft, it's identity fraud, and it's all these evil, evil acts. No, they need to literally be put in prison for that. It's putrid. So we've got official person in reverse and wealthy man. And then here he is, we've got male, female, false person, and change. So basically, they're like, come on, let us all have this money, yeah? We'll do all this black magic, demon magic, and stuff like this. 1515. Now what they've conjured up, they can't get rid of. What they have conjured up, they cannot get rid of. And they're expectation for people to just look at them like they're high on it. So they want to roam around acting all posh and privileged, like, look at me, yeah, journey, community, and unexpected income. Journey around in this community. So literally gang affiliation as well. Try and use a full community, pay some community, think that they're all going to avoid prison. It's all right, we know some corrupt lawyer, judges, solicitors, we know some corrupt coppers. We'll just pay some money to the table, get on that hate train. Get on that hate train and start hating on this person because they've got some generational wealth and you all want it. You all want it. Yeah, child. And lovers in reverse. Oh, really? No way. And then we've got sudden wealth in reverse. Jesus Christ, a message of concern. Pedos. There's rallied up a load of fucking paedophiles, yeah? They've rallied up a load of paedophiles, dirty paedophiles who's linking to a child sex trafficking ring. They're like, are you a pedo? Getting on gang stalking this person here then, this feminine. Nah. No way. So they've rallied up a load of dirty little pedos, yeah, to start gang stalking somebody and think that because they're a set of dirty pedos and they're linking to a pedo ring, child sex trafficking, child sexual abuse, or child rape, child fucking sick shit like that, and they've been conjuring up demons and there's a lot of corruption and injustice linking to them. They think that they should be able to get away with that, taking a gift and then making out like someone who's high on her is bad health, house, yeah. I'm like, oh, look. So basically, yeah, what there's done is done a fake court proceedings, yeah, not let that person know surrounding these court proceedings, created a lot of diversions and distractions, poisoned that person so they cannot appear in the local courthouse to appear before a judge, and they've just done a lot of poisoning, bearing false witness, lying on oath, they're lying to the Most High, and they are failing to bring justice for the level of corruption and injustice. Official person in reverse, and child in reverse, and high honour in reverse, and they're not expecting anyone to be concerned about that. Ooh, we've got mature man and coffin and theft. Basically, and then we've got male female. She wants to be all posh and privileged. She wanted to come out of poverty and she actually thought that she deserved this money more than anybody else. So they're very, very dangerous, danger of loss. They're very, very dangerous and low vibrational. And I think what they're doing is absolutely putrid. So house, adjudication, and this karmic mother working with someone at the courthouse to accept some money under the table. That's disgusting, that is. That's disgusting, that is. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So we've got great fortune, then we've got poverty in reverse. So again, that's that energy harvesting where they try to harvest energy and suck all that good energy. So not only taking money, quite possibly taking these children, yeah, taking the money, taking these children, if that's like what's involved in this, chaos spells, poisoning food and drinks, and planning someone's funeral and thinking that the dirty masons should give them that illegal protection for doing some downright dirty, low vibrational things. So basically, we've got child in reverse, courthouse and occupation. Someone who works in this courthouse, whether it be lawyers, judges, solicitors, they're acting like a spoiled little brat. I mean, they already get hundreds of thousands of pounds a year. They think, I think I should be able to have that. So someone's acting like a spoiled little brat in the courthouse. Someone's acting like a 5-year-old spoiled little brat, an immature God's runt who's working in the courthouse, who's struggling with mammon, who's condoning someone getting poisoned, who's condoning someone getting gang stalked, who's doing a load of black magic all over the court case. Yeah, court case. Nah, it's dangerous, that. It's extremely dangerous. Again, yeah, message of consent. We need to go to prison for it. Yeah, it needs to come to light pathway. It needs to come to light. She's working with her ex, this main female working with her ex, I love her. It needs to come to light. Again, I am going to mention that I was forced to get my hair shaved off at Whole Crown Court. I was forced to get my hair shaved off, 4 big bald patches. My hair goes right down to my hips. I was forced to get clothes, literally clothes was all got taken off me, trainers and stuff like that. Obviously, because they are getting more and more ill in the head and they're poisoning someone and they're doing all this black magic, literally, they're all getting more and more mentally unstable. So my children, again, they are in danger. They are in danger. So we've got main female who just wanted to be a privileged lady. Change. She wanted to maybe have some sort of a house, a home, high on it in reverse, and that's what I was thinking. She's high on it in reverse. So consent could be linking again. Gifts, mason, occupation, working, coffin, community. There's a community of people who's working together to end the person who they've stolen from. Yeah, with that sudden wealth. And we've got child in reverse and great fortune. So then what there's wanting to do, unofficially, end a child or children or their own sibling, or sibling could be involved. And again, my child or children are in danger. I've asked the police for help, yeah, with what my family, my ex's family and people in the community are doing. Yeah, my children are in danger. My children are in danger. My 3 youngest especially. My 3 youngest especially. The link into some sort of child sex trafficking. My 3 youngest especially. My 3 youngest especially in danger. My 3 youngest are especially in danger. My 3 youngest are especially in danger. But they don't care about that, you see, because there's putrid. And they don't like it, that they've been outed for being absolutely putrid. Yeah, so we've got message. A car, right? What there's done is it's tried to label someone as incompetent because they're planning to do some sick stuff. Oh, what we'll do, this so-called privileged lady who should be having all this inheritance, what was going to do is going to keep doing all this sick stuff. Then we're going to label that person as incompetent. And yeah, we'll just be able to get away with it. Stealing your inheritance. Wow. Wow. Trickster spirit. Divorce. Someone involves divorced. Jesus Christ. False reports. So they're filing false reports. Dark witch. Grooming gang. Social services. Child protection services. So child protection services is not actually child protection services. If it was, the social worker would have not sacrificed me and my 4 children along with family member and friends, along with family members and friends. They would not have sacrificed me and been doing a lot of black magic, yeah, because she did that for a cash bonus, because she's disgusting. They're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. Going to dark witches to do chaos spells. And it's linking to a grooming gang. So child protection services is actually child paedophile services, child prostitution services, because there's putrid, especially in Hull, because they are refusing, after all this corruption and injustice, they're refusing to bring that justice system into balance because they're all greedy and they're all a set of paedophiles in Hull Crown Court and Humberside Police and Hull City Council. And in my family, my ex's family, 8 of Swords, the desire to go to prison. We've got death card and justice. Yeah. They just wanted to take that gift, inheritance, being childish, sun card, persistently collaborating to take that light and trying to push someone into a low vibration. Persistently trying to take that light, using black magic, loss, yeah, loss, and then say, oh, just paranoid, you know, playing a lot of mind games. Oh, look, we've done all these evil things. It's just paranoid about a murder, about being murdered, just paranoid. When they know for a fact the one who's speaking this truth, yeah, and we've got Taurus, Empress in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, wanting to take that abundance, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment, for 10 of Sword in, for murder, 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 murder of who? The under divine judgment, 10 of swords for murder, backstabbing, and sacrificing. So we've got Taurus, Aries energy with this Hierophant in reverse, 5 of swords, 2 of swords, mad, angry, messages, lover, lovers, High Priestess, 9 of Wands, trying to make out like, oh, look, paranoid. Secrets have been revealed, all right? Secrets have been revealed with this Moon card in reverse. They are literally energy, like literally harvest the fruits of that labour. Cancer energy with a Chariot, 3 of Wands in reverse, trying to stop someone from expanding. With this romance as well, 2 of Wands in reverse, trying to make out like this person is weak. Binding spells, 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, family, 6 of Wands in reverse, hunting, wishing ill will. We've got the Devil card in reverse, Capricorn energy, the World in reverse, Page of Cups, and 5 of Wands, and then some distorted masculine, absent father figure who's also been involved. And we've got an Aquarius and their lover. Then we've got King of Pentacles. Then we've got Hermit, Virgo, not wanting someone to be able to rest, or Trino, End an Earth Angel with this Temperance, Ace of Swords. Then we've got a King of Wands in reverse. A King of Wands in reverse could be a King of Wands in reverse, working to bring heartbreak, 3 of Swords, and creating a lot of illusions. Ace of Cups in reverse, no love. Page of Wands. Then we've got Taurus again. Taurus energy, no love. Walking away or committed to 7 of Swords, sneaking around, spying, trying to gain power and control. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chaos Tower card. And then wanting to take that sunshine, wanting to take that happiness, wanting to take that ultimate happiness for themselves by doing chaos magic, by stealing someone else's inheritance and trying to gain power and control. Queen of Swords in reverse, lying. Queen of Swords in reverse, lying. 5 of Pentacles. And then King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. 5 of Swords, enemy. Then we've got Aries, Taurus energy, 4 of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Strength card in reverse. So they're trying to label someone as mentally weak while they're launching all these attacks. Could be trying to take someone else's home, someone else's children, someone else's life, someone else's generational wealth. And perseverance, 6 of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. Could even be child or children involved. Family, childhood friends, primary school friends, secondary school friends, persistently wanting to take some money. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't even feel guilty. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't even feel guilty for what they'd done. 5 of Wands in reverse. They just viewed that person as competition. So they wanted to, take the fruits somewhere else. It's male, some sort of male or work. 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands, and constantly pull off that energy. 10 of Pentacles, people in this community, family, and have a repetitive cycle. The Wild card in reverse, and then constantly lying. And then what there's doing in this community, this family, this group, is they're trying to expand 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. People sneak around, spy, lie, We've got Emperor in reverse, 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups in reverse. There's some sort of distorted, extremely distorted masculine who's constantly wanting someone else's destiny. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, so in the upright. And then we've got Taurus, Empress in reverse. So it could be a mother and a father figure. They don't necessarily have to be them star signs. I'm just stating what star sign it is, because they want to steal someone else's inheritance to get in on drugs, trafficking. King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and then Temperance, Sagittarius. So what they're trying to do, again, is make out like someone's mentally unstable by doing all this black magic, trying to stop an Archangel from gaining that balance, that peace, that harmony, and bringing justice, going back to the beginning, corruption and injustice. But justice isn't upright. They're trying to stop themselves going to prison. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Swords, and 3 of Cups. King of Wands in reverse, got some sort of messages surrounding. Oh, there's gathering messages surrounding a murder. And then Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Pisces. 7 of Cups and creating a lot of illusions. Could be a Cancer involved, and their lover gathering messages. Romanticising about sacrificing somebody. They're under judgment, and then making them make out like this weak. You know, with poisoning our lot, with poisoned food, with poisoned drinks, with poisoned water. They're all dancing around, celebrating, partying, drinking, drugs off someone else's inheritance, trying to poison somebody and to kill them off because they want to be able to be party animals and wave, you know, have a load of drinks and partying off the back of stealing of someone else's inheritance. So it's like a full community going down. 10 of Swords in reverse and the Wild card. So then 10 of Swords is going back. Right, so basically they're all joining in. 10 of Swords, stab them in the back, we're stealing absolutely everything. 10 of Swords then, and then when that person stands up, yeah, probably some hexes and curses, when that person stands on up and gets one of them swords out, spiritual swords energetically, and jabs them up energetically with that, they just want that loss and mourning. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's gang affiliation. It's gang affiliation. It's gang affiliation. They just want to be seen as some sort of mobster mafia. So we've got this Lovers in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and 3 of Swords working. Yeah, there's something to do with Page of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups celebrating with friends, 2 of Swords trying to block Temperance, and Archangel getting the messages out there surrounding some sort of child sexual abuse. Got Gemini, Aquarius, wanting to possess someone else's business opportunity, someone else's work, someone else's passionate new beginning. Someone else's passionate new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, just keep tick. Devil card, Capricorn energy, Page of Swords. Delaying. Some sort of news. Capricorn and their lover. A Capricorn and their lover is trying to delay some sort of news to High Priestess, because with this Tower, there's trying to do some chaos thing. 6 of Swords, bank fraud, and they're putting some money in an offshore overseas account. They're putting some money in an overseas account. They're putting some money in an offshore overseas account. Judgment. I was calling judgment on them. Then we've got the Magician card. Also paying someone overseas to do black magic persistently on this children. Poverty spells. Capricorn. Poverty spells. Getting that message out there. 10 of Wands. So there could be some sort of messages, yeah, where they literally, and they're doing that type of thing. I think we're getting watched. You got to delete the messages after we've sent it. Oh, look, we're all getting watched by undercover cops. Too fucking right you are. Too right you are. That's just shocking, that is. Literally plotting and planning someone's murder so they can just have a party, a drink, celebrations, a good old knees up, on shopping sprees and stuff like that, and trying to put money in an offshore overseas account and then paying someone abroad as well as there's doing that to do some black magic. A voodoo specialist, voodoo, sending that bad juju, a voodoo, sending that bad juju specialist. Someone who specialises in energy manipulation. Someone who specialises in creating illusions and confusions. Someone who specialises in that, a specialist. Offshores, so maybe quite possibly with a lot of swords energy, they're doing wire transference to an offshore's overseas account, quite possibly in America or some other country, yeah, trying to hide it in an American account. So this could be going on in the UK and they're trying to do it, put it in an American account. Maybe American Express or something like that. American Express. It could be an American Express account using someone's ID, going back to that mirror magic, that very being, that very essence, could be using someone else, that the person who there's robbing from, they're using that person's identity and making out like that person has opened up an account in a different country to store it offshore overseas. Could be Isle of Man or something like this. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, a little island as well. Island, just a little island. No one's going to suspect a thing if we put it in this little island. Bank transfer, wire transfer, fraud, money laundering. So they're not going to give it up, but they're going to have to give it up. They're going to have to give it up. They're going to have to. They can't think that they can do someone over and end that person, yeah, and just get away with it and start paying money under the table for other people to help them and start corrupting the souls of man. Start corrupting the souls of man. Yeah, it's out of order. Plotting and planning, plan. Poison this person. Why would you do that? Only someone who's pure evil would actually do that. Only someone who's pure evil and putrid would do something like that. So that's not a real man or a real woman. A real man or a real woman would not actually do that. They wouldn't. It's these low vibrational people who cannot stop doing black magic because they're addicted to it, trauma bonding people, binding them. So I was calling Archangel Uriel and using his flaming sword of God, and I'm going to sever any ties to toxic relationships, any ties to karmic relationships, soul ties, trauma bonding, soul ties with Archangel Uriel's flaming sword of God. Again, they want in that repetitive cycle if they can just get away with absolutely anything, and they'll do this and they'll do that and they'll act like some sort of mobster mafia. No, because sooner or later it's all going to catch up to them and they're all going to go down for it, and then the person who's been telling the truth all along, well, maybe they should have listened to the one who was telling the truth all along and it wouldn't have got this far, would it?